Welcome back, guys. Today we are installing the Flatline Vanco roof rack. Super simple and super easy install for you guys. And today we actually have a little special guest with us. Where is she?
Today we are going to be installing a roof rack to this beautiful van and a watermelon popsicle. We got the whole gang with us today. And Flatline Vanco, thank you for having the best supplies for our van.
This roof rack costs $1,600, brand new, and it comes with these two boxes.
All the stats, tools, and everything we use are going to be in the description below. Excuse me, y'all. We also included, there's chapters below, so you can skip below. There's chapters below, so you can skip to wherever you want to go. Let me show you all the tools and products you need.
Boom. Damn, I don't want to cut my finger back. All right, for the products and tools, we got basically the whole layout right here. So right here is the very front of the van. So this is where the trim piece is going to connect to the front fairing. And then we're gonna have our 80/20 bars. We're actually not gonna be using one of them because some miscalculations, but it's fine. And then right here we have the two front side panels. You can tell which one is the front because the logo is right here and then the point comes this way. Then we have the two back end panels and you can tell which one is the rear because it has a little fireplace logo at the end. All right, so here's all the hardware that is included. There's some pieces right here as well, which we'll show you in a minute. So first we have these three pieces. These pieces are actually what's gonna connect to the front fairing piece. And then these two pieces actually connect the side fairings together. So you'll take some of the mounting hardware and put it together, bang. So these are the pieces that actually connect the roof rack to the van. So this is the bottom mount. So this connects to the little T's. And then after you put that on there, you're gonna connect these pieces on top, and there's 8 of each of them. So these two pieces are what connects the side rails right here to the front wind fairing. Here's the rest of the hardware that we have. We have 2 baggies of lock nuts. So those. All right, so we have a bunch of 1/4 inch 20 thread bolts and 5/16 bolts. And we have a whole bunch of different types of washers, spring loaded washers, and T-motherfuckers. We got some wrenches, Allen keys. That is all for the products and tools. So let's get into the install.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we got 6 80/20 crossbars, but we're only gonna use 5 of them. But if you have 3 solar panels or whatever, it's pretty flexible, so you can make it however you want.
Boom. First thing you need is a ladder.
Come up here. I want you to see it.
Under ladder, bad luck. Hi guys, we are now on the roof. We brought up the bottom brackets and the top ones and the bolts.
What size are they?
I'm putting this in here like that. And then, no, this isn't right. All right. All right.
You gotta make sure you put the little T point that way from the van. So
Boom.
the front of the van's that way, put it that way. And on that side, that way.
And then this will go like this on top.
That's how you do it. And now you're gonna do this, we're gonna repeat this on every single T. On this Promaster is the 159-inch wheelbase. There's 4 on each side, so go ahead and repeat this on all sides. What do you got?
Ooh, it's a cute little swing over there.
All right, so now we're going to put the side pieces on and then attach it with a washer and a lock nut. So just slide it onto the grooves. Oh, da dang. Yeah. So now you need to put washer, 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 nut, 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 and then slowly tighten it on. Hand start it and then just turn it a couple times. Just get it so it's not gonna like fall off. Boom, that's good.
I'd do a few more. I would say y'all twist it 10 times.
You're gonna repeat it on the back end
And then
using these
500
nuts.
more times. And these.
And then this. So we got this side gently locked down and then this side gently locked down. So that, yeah, wiggle that around.
That rink of falling off.
It'll be all right for now. So now we're gonna do the same thing on the front one. I'm gonna do it just like a little bit of ways. Probably right there is cool. Good. All right, now on the other side, we're gonna do the exact same thing. So just place it on here, put the washer, nut, tighten them down, and then we're gonna move on to that. All right, so now we're gonna be putting on these little pieces to connect this to this and that one to that one. So you're gonna wanna grab not the small Allen wrench, but the bigger one. I don't know the exact size, but I'll put it up on screen when I find it. You're gonna grab these washers. I'll put the size below. And then we have this big sack of Allen bolts. So I don't know the exact size, but I'll put it on there. Just the big sack. Also, you're going to need these nuts, lock nuts, the smaller ones. So you're gonna put it on the back end when we get to that. And you're gonna wanna take this piece and put it on the inside like that, and then put it on like that. And then you're gonna put the washer on first. Boom. Go ahead and put the lock nuts on, tighten it down, and then you are all done. All right, so you're gonna need a 7/16, your bigger Allen key. You're gonna wanna put this on the inside, on the right, and then use your Allen key and just start tightening it up.
Sometimes you gotta finger the hole to make sure you're getting it right. So just don't be
You're not
afraid.
funny. You're not funny.
Oh, this is so scary.
Once you hand start it, then you're gonna wanna put the Allen key on the back here, hold it down, get the socket, lock that in place. Get that Do it in like a cross pattern, so no, do this one right here.
We are installing
Cross beam.
the cross beam.
And so thankfully where I put my max air fan, it's like the absolute perfect amount of space right here. So we're gonna line it up with these two, but I'm pretty sure you can put it on this moving dial as well. But we're gonna put ours right here and we're gonna mount it up using these guys. I'll put
Just like over there.
Yep, exactly. All right, we're gonna need these three little baggies. So the 6 mini Allen bolts, the 6 mini washers, and the 6 mini T-bar bolts. All right, so this one's gonna be in the middle, this one's gonna be on the right, and then this is on the left. You're gonna put the washer on the little bolt, and then you're gonna put it through the bottom, and you're gonna twist this little piece. You're gonna put the bolt on the bottom, and then you're gonna take this T-bar right here and spin it around. But you're not gonna put it all the way around, just enough so you can slide it onto this 80/20. All right, there's all of our brackets. So now we have the driver's side bracket, the center bracket, and then the passenger side. So we're gonna take this one, turn it this way, and make sure these side pieces slide right on to the 80-20. Just like that, and you're gonna push it all the way to the end. And then you're gonna do the same with the center, just turn it upside down. So this piece is faced that way in the center, and then the last one. All right, so now we're gonna take the 80-20 and line it up perfectly with, and then we're gonna lay this flat, so tip it over, and then we're gonna slide each one to their respective holes. Boom, boom. Once we get it as close as we can to the holes, we're gonna tighten all of these Allen keys, trying to keep the alignment. All right, so you're gonna need the 1/4-inch screws, the washers, and the lock nuts. Push the 80-20 back, and then you're gonna wanna lift it up, place it right over where it should be. So we're gonna take each one of these, put it right in there. You're gonna need a 7/16 to the top piece. Alright, so now that we got these two set, we're gonna get the side ones in the same process. Alright, there is the complete bolted down wind fairing. So now we're gonna take this and we're gonna mount it to the top using this piece and connect it to the side. All right, so we're gonna take this mounting bracket, we're gonna put it underneath. We're gonna put these washer and bolt on top. And you're gonna connect it with lock nut below. You're gonna wanna do it with the longer holes to the right and then the shorter holes up. All right, guys, we just attached the thing to the side. So now we're going to mount this mob right here. So you're gonna wanna place it with the cushiony part on the actual van, line it up on both sides. So you're gonna line up these holes with that, and then those ones right there. Same on this side, and you're gonna put 2 of the Allen bolts through there, 2 on that side, and then same fixture as this on these ones. So bolt, washer, nut, and then you're finally done. What you think, Olivia? Tired? How you feeling after all this?
It's the most chaotic shit I've ever seen.
So we are connecting the wind fairing to the actual roof rack now. So you're gonna wanna put a nut inside there, bolt through the outside. And repeat it on all sides of the wind fairing.